Hey class, good afternoon to you all, and it is that time of the year, final project and last video. So as I do this video, I hope you all understand it's for football, and we're going to talk about the proper tackling form. And in this, you also see the not the correct way to tackle. So you'll have the proper and the incorrect way to tackle. And hopefully you will learn something, and if your kids one day or even today have a coach who's teaching them their own thing, you might be able to correct it. So I hope this suits you well and shows you what the real way to tackle is. Thank you. Hope you enjoy. All right, we're going to go half speed here, guys. Spence, you try to tackle him. Good form tackle. Mark, give him a look. All right, let's go here. Ready, set, go. So we see in this slow motion video right here where Spence goes wrong. So he puts his head down and he lunges. If he were to move his feet, he would put himself in a better position, but he puts his head down. And you'll see in this next example right here, Ryan Shazier of the Pittsburgh Steelers tackles the same way with his head over and his head not seeing what he's hitting. So instead of him putting his head down, he should be looking right at his opponent when he's tackling him. And here he is laying down on the ground. So he's apparently partially paralyzed at the moment from this tackle. Hey man, so you saw, here's what you got to do. You got to keep your head up because that allows you not to get hurt. You got to move your feet and you can't lunge, you know. Now your dad was laughing at you over there, but he has good reason. You got to do the stuff the way we teach you, you know. So you got to do it right. Good run, Mark. Good run. Good run. Here, this is a great form tackle by the Seahawks player. He's looking head on the ball, his head's up, inside out on the carry of the ball. As we'll see right here as well, this is a safety from the Seahawks, and he's tracking the near hip. Here's a drill that the Seahawks do, so they're trying to make sure that they're always tracking the near hip and staying inside so they don't get cut back on. That's one of the main things they're doing. And in all of these, you see their heads up. They're looking and seeing what they're hitting and the target is. So right there, his head's up. Good open field tackle right here. This example right here, they're rolling their hips so they can explode through the ball carrier. So this will allow them to drive the guy back, explode through him to have a good form tackle. Another good tackle right there. Just a few examples here of getting off blocks and most importantly making the tackles. And in all these you see they're moving their feet, their heads are up. They're seeing what they're hitting. That's the most important thing so we don't end up like Ryan Shazier. Here's a great tackle right here. Running his feet, heads up. Nice examples here. So you see heads right on the ball. He gets his head up. For a little bit it's down, but he gets his head up, wraps the guy up. So another great tackle here. These are all good examples of how we should tackle. Now watch this guy, number 50 right here. He's going to go with the flow over here, and this guy's going to cut back. So he's going to stop, and he's going to wrap this guy up and drive him. That's a really good tackle right there. His head's up, he's driving his legs, wrap the legs, and run. All right, Spence, I'm going to show you how you do it. I want you to have proper head placement. Don't lunge. All right, let's go. So you saw there, I had the head up, rolled my hips, drove my feet.
Go through them.
Exactly. You want to run through them. Don't reach, don't lunge, don't put your head down, you know?
Got it.
You got it.
Yeah, let's go.
Show them what you got. Show them what you got. Let's go here. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Nice. And the ball. Nice, man. Let's go, baby. Let's get this thing popping.
Good rep.
Hey, thanks for y'all's help. I really appreciate it. You're going to be a great player. Good running.
Appreciate it.
You just trust your fundamentals, trust your technique. That's all it is. Trust that. You're going to be a great player, a great defensive player and offensive player. And I'm proud of you. Thanks so much for y'all's help. All right, so here's a quick recap on tackling. First of all, keep your head up. The most important thing we have, keep your head up so you will stay safe. Second of all, track the near hip. When you track the near hip, you got proper form and make good tackles. Next, roll your hips. When you roll your hips, you explode through the ball carrier and make great tackles. And lastly, drive through the ball carrier. This will allow you to have perfect tackles a lot of the time. Now these are the 4 recap things that you need to focus on.